Good evening. I am Zenobia Dallas, the chair of the City of Saginaw Planning Commission. This is a regular meeting of the City Planning Commission. When the petition, special land use, or site plan approval request in which you are interested in is called, please be prepared to speak. Once you are recognized, give your name and address to the secretary for the record. After the appellate's presentation, others may comment. The purpose of the public comment section of the meeting is to address the commission. Speakers shall address their remarks to the commission as a whole. Remarks shall not be addressed to individual commission members, city staff, or the audience. Speakers may ask general questions about the subject of a presentation. All such questions will be referred to city staff for appropriate follow-up. Speakers shall not ask questions of specific commission members, and each speaker is limited to 3 minutes and may only speak once. Speakers should limit their remarks to business within the jurisdiction of the commission. The purpose of a public hearing is to address the commission with regard to the subject of the relevant hearing and not speak on other topics. Speakers shall address their remarks to the commission as a whole and not to individual commission members, city staff, or the audience. The applicant whose application is the subject of the hearing or their designated representative shall be the main speaker and will be allowed 10 minutes for their presentation. Each additional speaker commenting on the subject of the hearing shall be limited to 3 minutes. Speakers may only speak once on the hearing. Each additional speaker commenting on the subject of the meeting will be limited to 3 minutes. The meeting is videotaped, so it is important that only one person speak at a time and the audience observe respect for the speaker. An affirmative vote of the majority of the members present is necessary to grant a petition, special land use, or site plan approval. Recommendations on all petitions made by the commission are then forwarded to the City Council. Are there any questions? Seeing none, Madam Secretary, will you please call the roll?
Yes, and just a reminder, when you say that you're here, please also tell me the city and state from which you're broadcasting. Tom Braley?
Tom Braley, Saginaw, Michigan.
Fred Zawerko is excused. Zenobia Dallas?
Here, Saginaw, Michigan.
Robert Hanley is excused. Yolanda Jones?
Present, Saginaw, Michigan.
Brenda Moore?
Here, Saginaw, Michigan.
Jack Nash is excused. Jim Nightingale is excused. And Bill Ostash.
Present from Saginaw, Michigan.
Madam Chair, you have a quorum.
Thank you. The next item on the agenda is the approval of minutes from May 25th, 2021 meeting. Is there a motion?
So moved, Brenda.
Support Jones.
It has been moved and seconded to approve the minutes from the May 25th, 2021 meeting. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? Abstentions? The minutes from May 25th, 2021 have been approved. Thank you. Do I hear a motion for the approval of the agenda for the June 22nd, 2021 meeting?
So moved, Ostash.
Support Moore.
It has been moved and seconded to approve the agenda for the June 22nd, 2021 meeting. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Thank you. The agenda for the June 22nd, 2021 meeting has been approved. The next item on our agenda is public comment. If there's anyone who would like to address the commission in general, you may do so at this time. Please identify yourself by name, your address, and limit your comments to 3 minutes. Anyone so inclined to present general public comments to the commission? Are there any general comments, public comments for the commission? Seeing none, we will move to the next item on our agenda. We have case J21-0081, site plan approval at 1841 North Michigan. Do I have a motion?
So moved, Ostash.
Support Moore.
Jones.
It has been moved and seconded to approve the site plan for 1841 North Michigan. Is there any discussion?
I would like to mention, just from a staff perspective, that the plan will also be going before the Board of Appeals on Zoning for a variance for the fenestration requirement. So Walgreens and their development staff has been very communicative and we've been working with them quite a bit to try to meet all of the riverfront mixed use requirements. So they did add quite a few windows where they could. But due to a number of reasons with the branding and with the materials that will be kept inside of the store and the way that these stores are laid out, because it is a large portion of it will be pharmacy, they will be looking to get a variance so that they do not have to have windows in portions of the building.
Okay.
Any other discussion from the commission? Hearing none. There has been a motion to approve and seconded the site plan approval at 1841 North Michigan. Should we take a roll call vote, Madam Secretary?
Sure.
Thank you.
Braley,
Yes.
Dallas,
Yes.
Jones,
Support.
Mower, sorry.
Yes.
Ostash,
Yes.
all right, it has been approved.
Thank you. The next item on our agenda is a public hearing for case J21-0079, special use permit for marijuana establishment at 1843 East Tennessee. We will now open the public hearing for this case. The applicant, please introduce yourself. You have 10 minutes to make a presentation on your special use permit.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Awesome. Ali Matar, 23337 Military Road, Dearborn Heights, Michigan. Good evening, everyone, commissioners and city staff. Thank you for taking time to review our case this evening. My name is Ali Matar, again, representing Allswell Saginaw. Allswell owner and management team is a group of highly regulated and compliant individuals. Consists of pharmacists, physicians, and chiropractors. My focus in the company is on the business development side. I am a pharmacist myself in the state of Michigan, been licensed and practicing for the past decade and a half. Our goal is to be a role model for everyone in this emerging, highly compliant cannabis industry. We are proposing an adult use retail store at the site located at 1843 East Genesee Avenue. The proposal is very simple and straightforward because we're keeping the existing building structure, just changing and updating the interior of the building. The building sits on a big parking lot that is currently being used as a car sale. It's at the corner of East Genesee and Remington Street, Zone B2. Like I said, the building structure is very small. It's about 1,350 square feet. The parking requirements we are proposing is 14 parking spaces. Pretty much that's all I have for the case.
Thank you. Are there any comments from the public? On this case? Are there any comments from the public on this case? Are there any comments from the public on this case? Hearing none, I ask for a motion from the commission to close the public hearing.
So move, Moore.
Support Jones.
Thank you. It has been moved and seconded to close the public hearing on case J21-0079. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Thank you. Public hearing on case J21-0079 has been closed. I now ask for a motion from the commission on this special use permit.
So move, Moore.
Support Jones.
Thank you. It has been moved and seconded to approve the special use permit for case J21-0079 for a marijuana establishment at 1843 East Genesee. Is there any discussion from the commission?
I have a question, Madam Chair. Oh, excuse me. What is your security system looking like? Are you fencing it in? I mean, I see that you're only gonna have 14 parking spaces. How many jobs? I guess I got 2 or 3 questions. First, the security part. Is it gonna be gated or just security surrounding it?
As far as employment, pretty much every city we commerce in, we strictly hire locals, over 50% of our employees. There will be about between 6 to 8 employees at the site. As far as the security, we will be fencing the part closer to East Remington Street, between us and residential home behind the building. There will be a security personnel on the property 24/7.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Any other questions from the commission? Hearing none. Madam Secretary, will you take a roll call vote, please?
Braley,
Support.
Dallas,
Yes.
Jones,
Support.
Moore,
Yes.
and Osash.
Yes.
The motion was approved.
Thank you. The next item on our agenda is a public hearing for case J21-0080. Special use permit for marijuana establishment at 1504 Cumberland. I now open the public hearing and I ask the applicant to speak on this special use permit. Please indicate your name, your address, and limit your comments to 10 minutes.
Good evening, commission members. My name is Ryan Schultz, and I'm here tonight with my partner, Corey Jacoby. Our address for the application, 16291 West 14 Mile Road, Beverly Hills, Michigan, 48025. As mentioned, we are here on behalf of the property located at 1504 Cumberland in Saginaw. We are proposing a cultivation facility right at about 9,000 square feet in a long vacant cold storage facility adjacent to the current post office. A little bit about our backgrounds. I have a degree in horticulture and have been practicing real estate development for the last 20 years. We have been a caregiver in the state of Michigan since the caregiver laws were adopted. Our intent is obviously to redevelop this parcel from its current vacant status, give the building a facelift, and invest substantially in the building infrastructure to create a cultivation facility. That is the plan as it currently sits, and I will open it to my partner to see if he would like to add anything to those comments we just made.
None at this time.
Thank you. Are there any comments from the public on this case, J21-0080? Are there any comments from the public on this case, J21-0080? Are there any comments from the public on this case, J21-0080? Hearing none, I ask for a motion to close the public hearing.
So moved. Ostash.
Jones.
Thank you. It has been moved and seconded to close the public hearing on case J21-0080. I now ask for a motion from the commission to approve this special use permit.
Got to take a vote on the motion to close.
I'm sorry?
Got to take a vote on the motion to close?
I'm sorry, you're right. All in favor of closing the public hearing on case J21-0080? Please say aye.
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 Opposed? Abstentions? The public hearing is now closed. Now I entertain a motion for approval of J21-0080 special use permit for marijuana establishment at 1804 Cumberland.
So moved. Ostash.
Support Braley.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It has been moved and seconded to approve the special use permit for marijuana establishment at 1504 Cumberland. Is there any discussion from the commission? Here. I believe we lost the mayor also.
Did we? Just a quick comment. This is gonna, I just want to say that this is going to be a great improvement in that area of the city, much needed for a long time. There's an old meat packing plant. Yep. That's it.
I have, I guess, a couple of questions for Attorney Lusk. Will we have quorum with the mayor off right now? No.
No, we might want to give the mayor a couple of minutes.
Yeah,
to
she's on
see
mobile.
if she can get logged back in. It looks like she might be traveling. So we've lost the quorum at this point.
Here she comes, I think.
Well, in the meantime, I'll ask the question that the mayor normally asks. What type of security will you have at this facility? And what type of number of jobs will you be expecting to bring into the city?
So the site is currently fenced. The security will consist obviously of the fencing that currently exists, which wraps around the entire parcel. There will also be video security on the inside, monitored by staff. There will be outside lighting that will illuminate the parking lot to provide additional security as well. And we're projecting staff membership somewhere in the neighborhood of 8 to 10.
Looks like the
It
mayor.
looks as though Mayor Moore is back.
I'm sorry. My system, I'm outside at another function. I'm so sorry.
All right, would you like a roll call vote for this one?
Yes. Mayor Moore, can you hear us?
I can hear you, but I can't come in. I don't know what's going on. My computer want to do its own thing. I'm sorry.
Okay. Yes. Can we have a roll call vote on this case, please?
All right, Braley? Tom Braley? We can't hear you if you're trying to talk, Tom. I'll come back to you. Zenobia Dallas?
Yes.
Jones?
Yes.
Moore?
Yes.
Ostash?
Yes.
Okay. Braley?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. All right, motion approved.
Thank you.
Thank you, commissioners.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night.
The next item on our agenda is public hearing for case J21-0082, special use permit for marijuana establishment at 2744 East Holland. Will the applicant identify themselves? You have, including your name and address. You have 10 minutes to speak to your special use permit.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. This is Andy Andre from Avanti Development Group, representing Joyology, the applicant on the project. Address is 330 Enterprise Court, Bloomfield Hills, Michigan, 48302. We're asking for the marijuana establishment at this location. As part of the package that we had submitted, we had a complete package submission, which included the buffer plan, as well as what we're proposing to do. There is an existing building on site. It's just over 6,300 square feet. It actually right now is separated into two different uses. We are proposing utilization of the one side to be the eastern portion of the building, which equates to about 2,450 square feet. The remainder of it is a gas station that's there that would remain as a gas station. What we're proposing to do is when we looked at the parking, I know one of the critical components is making sure that we're providing the parking for the entire development. And so when we did that, we are providing for both uses. So we will be restriping the lot. Right now, it needs to be redone. So this is a good opportunity in order to do that. As I mentioned, with the existing building that's there, one of the key factors, obviously, also is the storm management on it. Currently, there is nothing. I think there's one catch basin that's out in the parking lot, and it's really not that effective. So, with the property of the size of it, we submitted all the storm management requirements. As part of it, we are proposing underground storm detention with restricted release out to Holland. So we will be taking care of that. Also as a redevelopment on it, we'll be changing the existing lights out to LED fixtures as well. And we provided the photometric plan as part of the submission. We did incorporate some landscaping as well. Right now, there's very little landscaping, so we did add some trees to the site. I think it'll help buffer out for the eastern portion of the property. And then when it comes to the building itself, actually the building is in fairly decent shape. Existing brick building with some metal siding that's predominantly on the back and the sides of it, and with a metal fascia. We're proposing, as part of the submission that we made before you, is we will be reworking some of the brick. We'll be painting it, as well as painting the fascia itself, the metal canopy fascia. And then also we are proposing an entry feature at the main entry within. We indicated the signage as well, so I think it'll be very identifiable there, all within the ordinance requirements. When we talk about the security, as part of the submission, we included the security camera locations, both interior and exterior. That was on the floor plan and building elevations that we submitted. We also will have security guards that will be as part of the operation as well. So they'll be able to patrol both inside and outside on the property. We also, when we look at the number of employees, because the store of this size, 2,500 square feet or so, 2,450, that's a good size. And so with that, we're projecting between 18 to 20 full-time positions, as well as 10 to 12 part-time positions. And again, what you have here then is with Joyology, you have a recognized brand within the industry that's been in operation for some time, that is currently operating 8 locations with some other locations as well. So strong brand, good operational background, and they'll be able to take care of this property, and everything that we submitted meets the requirements. And so we're asking for that approval tonight, both for special land use and site plan. Any questions, Madam Chair? I'd be happy to answer. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any comments from the public on this case, J210082? Are there any comments from the public on this case, J210082? Are there any comments from the public on this case, J210082? Hearing none, I ask for a motion to close the public hearing on this case.
So move. More.
Motion Braley.
Support. More.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? Abstentions? Thank you. The public hearing for case J210082 is closed. I now ask for a motion from the commission to approve the special use permit for marijuana establishment at 2744 East Holland.
So
Motion to
Moore.
approve.
Support Moore.
Thank you. It has been moved and seconded to approve the special use permit for marijuana establishment at 2744 East Holland. Is there any discussion from the commission?
Madam Chair, I'd just like to thank Mr. Andrew because he answered all of my questions ahead of time. Thank you.
Any other comments from the commission? Hearing none, Madam Secretary, will you take a voice vote, please?
Tom Brayley,
Support.
Zenobia Dallas,
Yes.
Yolanda Jones,
Yes.
Brenda Moore,
Yes.
Bill Osash.
Yes.
Motion was approved.
Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chair, members of the Planning Commission. Thank you.
You're welcome. The next item on our agenda is old business, identifying specifically other development updates. Staff, do you have any comments?
Yeah, I just wanted to bring you up to date a little bit on our discussion last meeting regarding looking at changing potentially the R2 districts to R1 throughout the city. I met with the neighborhood association groups and handed out a survey actually to them for them to put their comments in terms of what sort of feelings they have about development within the neighborhoods and whatnot. I also have recently looked at the multi-family uses of homes within the R2 district. So for example, if we were to rezone the R2 back to R1, we could identify how many non-conforming uses would be left as part of that. So all that's being said, I'm just gathering information for you, and we'll probably be bringing that back to you at the next meeting. And perhaps I will have also Alan Bean from Spicer present at the time, and we can bring you all up to date on the master plan process.
Great. Thank you. The next item on the agenda is adjournment. Do I hear a motion for adjourning the meeting?
So move Moore.
Second Jones.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? The meeting is adjourned.